Yo, what's up? In this series, we're going up against the Houston Astros, and even though it's early on in the season, this is still a big series for us because the Astros, they're second in the AL West, and every win we get against them, it just increases our lead. So, right off the bat, this was probably one of the best series that I've played so far, definitely the most exciting, so I had to show a glimpse from each game in this series. So, right here, we're in the top of the 9th inning, we're down 1 run. S.Smith, he gets kind of lucky right there. Altuve, he botched that play, couldn't field it cleanly. Now we have runners on first and second with Morrison up. He's going to hit into a double play. Come on, Morrison. You got to give us something right there. And double play, not going to do with anything. But we have Brad Miller up. Runner on third base. Brad Miller, can he come up clutch? Yes, he can, up the middle. And we're tying this game up 2-2. Lou Gregerson, he was the one on the mound. He's the relief pitcher. So we tie it up, and then bottom of the 9th inning, they have the runner on first base. We have Danny Farquhar pitching. And right here, Morrison, you killing me, man. Definitely a play that he should have fielded. Now the Astros, they're going to have runners on first and second with no outs. So Danny Farquhar really needs to get an out. Curveball coming in. We're going to strike out Springer. So that's a huge out for us right now. And then Astros are going to have bases loaded with 1 out. We really need the double play, and we're going to get it. So we're getting out of this jam. We're going to extra innings. And that's huge for us. So to the top of the 11th inning, we have S.Smith up to bat, our silent killer, and he's gonna go deep for the home run. S.Smith off the wall. I actually didn't think it was gonna be a home run because it hit the wall, but it clears the fence, and we're getting that home run. We're going up in extra innings, taking the lead. Good feeling right there. And S.Smith, can't say enough about him. He's played so well for us throughout this season, and he's going to continue to do so, I hope. So bottom of the 11th, we have Fernando Ronnie in to close this game out, and he's going to get that 3rd strikeout. We come back from behind, and we pick up this victory 3-2. So a nice win for us. And Fernando Ronnie, he ends up getting player of the game. Cruz had a home run. S.Smith, he had the huge home run. And M.Zunino, 1 for 3. Mike Montgomery, he picks up the win. He's the one that forced that double play. So this is game 2 of this series. This is kind of the game we're going to show in full. And N.Cruz right here up the bat, doubling up. We had runners on first and second, trying to cause some damage early on in this game, but we couldn't make it happen. So bottom of the 1st inning, we have James Paxton pitching. He's getting the strikeout right there. And James Paxton, he's been all right for us so far this season, so we're hoping that he can do more for us. But right here, we give up a home run. So, kind of disappointment right there, but they do end up hitting a home run. I believe it was Springer again. So, on to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Another strikeout, high curveball from Paxton. So, he's looking good so far. He's getting strikeouts early on, and he's going to continue to get strikeouts moving forward. So, another strikeout right there. And we have bases loaded. Jesus Montero up to bat. A chance for him to shine, and high fastball right there. Thought that was going to be a ball. High corner. Just couldn't react in time. Just couldn't get a bat on that ball right there. So once again, Paxton, another huge strikeout, and he's dealing right now. This is probably the most strikeouts we've gotten with him throughout this season, so far this season. So he's looking good for right now. K.Marte up the bat, top of the 5th inning, and K.Marte, he's our young rookie right there. Hopefully we can reach his potential with this season. He's going to get good amounts of time, and we're stretching for the double right there. I saw that the center fielder, he didn't field it cleaning, and K.Marte, he's one of our fastest players, so we got to utilize that speed right there. Now, we're going to have runners on first and second and third after that play, and later bases loaded. K.Seager up the bat. That's going to get past the second baseman. We're going to end up scoring a run. Didn't want to stretch it for 2 runs because I'm not trying to get gunned out at home. So the next batter, we got M.Trumbo, my bad, and he's going to pop up. He's going to pop up to the center fielder. There's only 1 out, so we're going to end up getting the sac run in, the sac fly, and scoring another run. So we are taking the lead in this game. Going up 2-1, still top of the 5th inning, and M.Zunino up to bat. They mess up right here, but they're going to end up getting the out, so we almost had another chance of scoring another run. Just didn't happen for us. Bottom of the 5th inning, Paxton still dealing, still getting strikeouts. He's looking very good for us right now, but we get into a bases loaded mess, and we're going to get out of it. So another chance that they had, we getting out of it. So I feel pretty good for how we're pitching right now. We're moving on to the bottom of the 6th inning. We kind of stretch Paxton a little bit, but Robinson Cano, he makes a huge play right there. he's probably the only second baseman that would have made that play for us right now. If we had Bloomquist there or K.Marte, I don't think that play is being made. And right here, bottom of the 7th, we make a huge mistake. We leave James Paxton in to continue pitching, and we pay for that. They hit a home run. They tie this game up, and now it's 2-2. So a huge home run for the Astros tying this game up, and that's my fault. I shouldn't be stretching Paxton that long. He was pitching well. Thought he could get out of that inning, and he just couldn't. So they have bases loaded now. We had Furbush pitching, and we get an out right here, but they had bases loaded. So another inning that we get out of the jam. George Springer up, and he's going to hit a single up the middle. Into the outfield. Clean hit right there. Next batter up. Furbush still pitching. And this is where the Astros, they're starting to rally. Seager, he misses that ball right there. Actually, it might be Bloomquist. I don't remember because Seager did end up getting injured this game. So that hurt us a little bit. But they have runners on first and second. And we try to hit them up with a curveball outside in the zone. And they hit a huge hit right here into the gap. Both run scores. And they're going to end up getting a triple. So that's a huge hit for the Astros. Man, I mean, giving up a triple in that instance, it's terrible because we were trying to get that strikeout. And just giving up a hit, we really needed an out. We couldn't get it. And the next batter up, he gets that RBI, so they pick up 3 runs in this inning. Things are looking really good for the Astros right now. They're up 5-2. They have runners on first and second now, but we're going to get out of this inning. A really, really bad inning for us, but we're going to the top of the 9th inning. Lou Gregerson pitching once again. We already got him to him before, so why not try it again? K.Marte, he's going to come up with actually a kind of a weak hit. I thought I was going to get out. I actually thought that ball was going to go up the middle. And then it hit the pitcher, so I got so worried. But K.Marte, with his speed, he gets on base, and we have runners on first and second. Just playing a little game right here, faking the bunt to force the pitcher to pitch a ball, and that's what he does. So we have bases loaded, 1 out with Robinson Cano. Robinson Cano really needs to get a big hit right here, and we're going to strike out, change up low in the zone. The worst part about that, we had a full count. We could have got a walk and scored that run, and we messed that up. But N.Cruz, he comes up clutch right here, picking up the huge hit up the middle, and 2 more RBIs, so we're trimming the lead down to 1. I don't know, man. Can we get another blown save for Gregerson? We have runners on first and second. Willie Bloomquist up to bat. So, yeah, Seager did get injured in this game, and he's going to get the hit up the middle. Shortstop not able to make that play. We're tying this game up, down 3 runs in the 9th inning, and we come back to tie it up. And we still have runners on first and second. M.Trumbo up, and we strike out. It would have been nice to get that hit to try to get out of this inning. Get out of this inning with the lead, but just couldn't happen. Danny Farquhar in the pitch again. He got that strikeout. We're on to the top of the 10th inning. D.Ackley off Neshek. He's going deep. That's a home run, and we're taking the lead. Wow, what a game, man. What a game coming back from the Astros and taking a lead right here in extra innings, the 2nd straight extra innings game. So a huge hit right there, and now we're up 6-5 in the 10th inning. K.Marte up once again. K.Marte once again getting a base hit, having a nice game for him right now. And if in the first game he was 0 for 4, so it's a huge game for him. We have Robinson Cano up, bases loaded once again. This time he's gonna get that base hit, coming up clutch. This is what we need from Robinson Cano to get those big base hits, get those RBIs. All 3 runs come around to score. So bases loaded, clearing double. Huge hit from Cano. Wish that happened in the 9th inning, though, but coming into extra innings, that's still a huge hit. We're up 9-5, and a big hit right here. Thought it could be gone, but D.Ackley, he's there. Another win for us. We went 9-5 in this game. A huge win for us, actually, because just the way we played, coming back, that was big in itself. So K.Marte ends up being player of the game. He went 3 for 6, double a run. So he had a nice game for himself. Danny Farquhar, he ends up picking up the win. And now we're going to move on to game 3. Showing this one a little bit earlier at the top of the 6th inning. We're down 1-4. So another game that we're kind of struggling early on. But Brad Miller up, and he's going to get a big base hit. That's a leadoff double for him. And just starting off that inning, it's always good to, especially when you're losing, to get those early hits, get those nice at bats. So Austin Jackson, the next batter up, he's gonna get a nice little bloop kind of hit in center field. The center fielder tries to dive for that. He misses. So Brad Miller, he's going all the way around, And Austin Jackson, he's going to end up getting a triple for that. So we're off to a really good start for this inning, and N.Cruz up with 1 out. N.Cruz, I wish he could get that home run, but another sac fly for him. And Austin Jackson, he's going to come in to score off of that. So we're making this a close game now, 4-3. Really making the Astros work for these wins. And like I said before, this series is huge for us because they're second in the AL West. So now we're moving on to the top of the 9th inning. Willie Bloomquist's up, and the shortstop makes a good throw. Chris Carter, he botches that. He botched a lot of plays in this series, so I know he's not that good of a first baseman. But D.Ackley, next batter up, we're going to get another base hit, so we have runners on first and second. Luke Gregerson pitching. Is the third time the charge for him? Can he finally get a save, or is he going to blow another game? Well, we hit into a double play right here, but we do end up tying the game. So 3 straight comeback games for us. This time, we have Austin Jackson up. We coulda got a nice base hit right there to try to get the lead, but we strike out, so huge disappointment right there. And now we're to the bottom of the 13th inning, so this was a huge game right now. Going into deep extra innings, they just get a base hit, runners on first and second, and right here, Carson Smith trying to get out of this jam, and they're going to get a base hit right here. Almost thought this was a walk-off. This was a huge hit, and he ends up getting that. So a big hit right there. Now they have runners on the corners. We're going to bring in Mike Montgomery. We want to intentionally walk, and we fuck up. Fuck! We overthrow the ball, and they get a walk-off because of that. I meant to intentionally walk. And then I threw it to first base on accident. They get the walk-off off of that. That's the worst way to lose this game. But this was such a good series. The Astros honestly could have swept us, but we made some nice comebacks in all 3 games. That was huge. And honestly, I hope this is how the playoffs ends up being. Close games like this. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.